But people gonna believe what they want to believe. Yeah, it's just like, it's not cool. It's not cool, and that's gonna always be the problem. The lie is gonna always be more relevant than the truth, and I get that. Let's just stop leaking stuff. Let's just stop leaking stuff, y'all. I'm tired. I'm tired.
Teyana Taylor is completely confused as to why Iman won't allow her to move forward and live peacefully. It's been an entire year since their divorce was finalized, yet this man seems adamant about keeping the drama alive. Recently, Teyana has been in the news after stepping out with her new boyfriend, Pierre, also known as Mufasa. And apparently, that was more than Iman could handle. Rumor has it, Iman completely lost his composure and went into full stalker mode, keeping an eye on Teyana and her new man. It's honestly so creepy it's hard to put into words. But the situation doesn't end there. Teyana has also called him out for running a smear campaign against her. She claims that he's been paying shady blogs and media outlets to spread false information about her, portraying her as the villain in their breakup. The thing is, Teyana is done staying silent. She's been holding back and trying to act mature, but now she's ready to speak her truth.
The shit only got put out because Iman leaked the divorce documents from Jump Street. Our divorce was private. Our proceedings was private. Everything was private. This blows my mind. I don't like this. I don't like this.
At first, Teyana tried to keep her divorce under wraps. According to her, no one even knew she'd filed because she was cautious, using only their initials to keep things private and out of the public eye. But Iman turned things around by pushing hard to ensure their full names were included in the filing, which brought the entire situation into the spotlight. Just like that, their divorce was made public. While Teyana initially tried to handle everything with grace, she's no longer willing to stay silent. Now let's rewind. When Teyana first made the breakup public, she clarified that they were separated, not officially divorced at that point. She posted a message saying, "To be clear, Iman and I have been separated for a while, and infidelity was not the reason for our split. We are still a great team when it comes to co-parenting our two children." She never wanted to air their personal issues publicly, but said the rumors were becoming too outrageous and out of control. She shared this message to clarify things, saying, "The only reason I'm sharing this now is because the stories are getting too wild and it's unfair to everyone involved." So, when Teyana came forward and started speaking out against Iman, it's because she's finally had enough of the nonsense. She went live on Instagram, holding nothing back, and directly called him out for spreading false rumors about her. She even accused him of paying people to tarnish her reputation just because he's upset that she's moved on with a man who's one of the most sought after in the industry. Teyana made it clear that the smear campaign claims were completely fabricated. But that's not all. She also shut down his accusations that she took him for everything in the divorce settlement. Now, regarding the drama that's been circulating in the media, Teyana says those stories came directly from Iman's camp. They tried to paint her as someone only after his money, suggesting she was trying to get every penny he made during his NBA career. Teyana quickly fired back, saying that what she received in the divorce settlement wasn't a money grab. It was hers and included compensation for damages. Here's the real story. Just last week, a Fulton County judge in Georgia issued a major court order for Iman. He was ordered to pay Teyana a large lump sum in the seven-figure range. On top of that, he has to pay $8,000 a month in child support and cover 100% of their daughter's private school tuition. But before anyone assumes she took everything, let's break down what each of them walked away with. Iman is keeping all. Iman's assets include his investments in Shumpert, his Miami condo, and 2 other properties in South Georgia, and Decatur. So he's still doing well financially. On the other hand, Teyana walked away with full control of her businesses, including TaylorMade and Aunties. Additionally, she kept all of her valuable jewelry, a $300,000 Maybach, a $70,000 Mercedes Sprinter, a tour bus, and her Bronco truck. Now that's high-level success, but that's not the end of it. Teyana also gained ownership of 4 of their shared properties, which are reportedly worth over $10 million combined. This wasn't about greed, but about getting what she rightfully earned. So all those shady headlines trying to label her as a gold digger, completely false. Teyana also retained full ownership of her businesses, meaning she continues to be the boss of everything she built. Meanwhile, Iman has been ordered to pay $8,000. monthly in child support, and cover 100% of their daughter's private school tuition. But behind the scenes, things have been much more complicated. According to TMZ, Teyana accused Iman of deliberately leaking negative stories about her in an effort to create drama and tarnish her reputation online. She said, "These leaks have caused a lot of twisted and misleading reports about our divorce, and all the public attention has been tough to deal with." But it doesn't end there. It gets even more suspicious. Teyana pointed out that the drama seemed to surface right when Iman released a new rap song, suggesting he might be using their divorce chaos as a way to promote his music. She was clear in stating that this timing couldn't be a coincidence. She even asked the court to hold him in contempt and jail him for leaking private information. However, when she later went live on Instagram, she admitted she didn't really want him locked up, but was just angry at the time. Still, she stuck by her belief that Iman was leaking details intentionally to damage her public image. This situation stings especially because, let's not forget, Teyana supported Iman when he left the NBA. She used her own network to help him break into Hollywood, opening doors that he wouldn't have been able to on his own. And now, this is how she's repaid. It feels cold, especially after everything she did for him. She supported him, helped boost his career, and stood by him when things were tough. Now she's left to deal with this mess. It's no surprise that she's frustrated, and honestly, who wouldn't be? Then things took an even more public turn. When Teyana confirmed that she's now with actor, model, and music star Pierre, aka Mufasa. You know that had to get under Iman's skin. It seems like her new relationship is what set all of this drama in motion. Ever since she went public with Mufasa, Iman has been acting out, and it's clear he hasn't taken the news well. Teyana wasn't about to let her claims go without a response, so Iman's team quickly stepped in with a legal defense. His lawyers issued a formal statement to shut down the accusations. The statement read, "My client, Mr. Iman Shumpert, has never leaked any allegations or claims mentioned in any of the legal documents. Mr. Shumpert firmly denies providing any information to the media, specifically denying that he leaked any details that led to the multiple news reports before the trial. As per the agreement and the court's orders, he has not and will not disclose any details from the sealed files or discuss any court documents." Essentially, Iman's team is calling out everything Teyana said, but with all this drama sealed. Documents and new relationships, it's hard to tell what's really happening behind the scenes. This whole story just keeps getting messier. Iman's legal team maintained a professional tone in their statement, saying he's been fully compliant with court orders and has no intention of discussing personal matters with the media or anyone outside the case. Sounds pretty polished, right? But honestly, no one was buying that act. People who've been following the messy split know that Iman's history isn't exactly spotless. Him pulling a shady move like leaking information wouldn't be surprising at all. Just think back to one of the wildest things he allegedly did. He reportedly got so angry with Teyana that he shut off the utilities at her house. Yeah, let that sink in. And this wasn't just a minor disagreement, her kids were in that house too. This happened in January, and we all know January isn't just chilly, it's freezing. This man left his own children without heat in the middle of winter, all because Teyana had finally had enough of his cheating. That's not petty, that's cold, both literally and emotionally. Teyana eventually got the utilities turned back on, but the fact that Iman even thought to do something so spiteful is on another level. Instead of handling things maturely and taking responsibility for the mess he caused, he made life harder for the very people he should have been protecting, his own family. And the wildest part? Teyana still tried to protect his image. Even when the truth was clear, she publicly denied that he'd cut off the utilities, defending him when the facts spoke for themselves. She was out there trying to shield a man who clearly wasn't doing the same for her. She also called out the media, especially TMZ, for constantly twisting headlines, leaking stories, and making up rumors just to get attention. Teyana made it clear that she's done with all the drama and said, "I kindly ask you to mind your own business and respect my family's privacy." But even with her bold request, court documents were leaked, and guess what? They confirmed that Iman, he did in fact shut off the utilities, and that move clearly showed how much Teyana was still trying to shield him publicly, probably for the sake of their children. But the situation goes much deeper than many realize. According to TMZ, Teyana revealed that she fought tirelessly to keep her family intact, even though she claims that Iman was emotionally and mentally abusive throughout their relationship. She tried to stand by him through it all, but says the moment she quietly filed for divorce, he responded with even more cruelty and selfish behavior. She shared that Iman kept insisting on getting back together, but when she gave him another chance, he changed, becoming distant, inconsistent, and involved in another cheating scandal. Teyana described this experience as both humiliating and embarrassing. She was doing everything to keep things together, but it seemed like he didn't even care. Teyana also shared that she used her Hollywood connections to help Iman secure work when his NBA career started to decline. She was opening doors for him, when most people would have walked away. But instead of showing gratitude, she claims he kept picking fights, arguing, and bringing negativity into their home. By 2021, she was completely drained, so she began the divorce process but still gave him another chance. She called off the divorce, hoping they could work things out for the family, but it didn't last. According to court documents, Iman remained stuck in a place of insecurity as his NBA career faded, and it started affecting everything. By 2022, Teyana realized she had been manipulated and controlled, and that's when she made the decision to file for divorce and move forward without looking back. So, what do you all think about all of this? Was Teyana justified in finally speaking out? Is Iman just bitter, or is there more to the story? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit that like button, and make sure to subscribe for more celebrity gossip and deep dives. Don't forget to share this video with your friends and hit the notification bell so you won't miss the next update. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.